By 2030, the richest person alive won't be the one who owns the most oil, land, or Bitcoin. It will be the one who owns his mind, while everyone else scrolls it away. Because before we face financial bankruptcy, before climate collapse, before AI replaces our jobs, humanity is facing a quieter, deadlier extinction, the death of attention. Think about it. When was the last time you read a book cover to cover without picking up your phone? When was the last time you worked 3 hours straight without checking notifications? When was the last time you truly listened to someone without your mind drifting? We are losing the ability to focus, and without attention, nothing else matters. Not wealth, not love, not purpose. Because attention is the gateway to everything human. It's how we build relationships, how we create, how we imagine futures. And right now, it's being stolen. In this documentary, I'll reveal how corporations, algorithms, and even AI itself are weaponizing your biology against you. Why attention will be the most valuable currency by 2030. And most importantly, how to reclaim yours before it's too late. Let's be clear. Your distraction is not an accident. It's a business model. We live in what economists now call the attention economy. Companies like TikTok, YouTube, Netflix, Meta, they don't sell products, they sell you. Every scroll, every second of your gaze, every pause before you click. That's data, that's gold, and it's auctioned to the highest bidder. In 2023, global digital ad revenue crossed $600 billion, not because ads got smarter, but because your brain got weaker. Every design choice, infinite scroll, autoplay, push notifications, like buttons, was engineered with one purpose: to keep you hooked, not entertained, not educated, hooked. The more distracted you are, the more they profit. The more fractured your mind, the more valuable you become to them. But here's the dark truth. If attention is the new oil, then you are the oil field. And just like oil, when it's over-extracted, the land collapses. And that's exactly what's happening to our minds. In Chapter 2, we'll see how your brain is already being auctioned every millisecond you spend online, and why you might already be cognitively bankrupt without even knowing it. Here's what most people don't realize. Every time you scroll, pause, or click, your brain is sold in real time. This isn't a metaphor, it's literal. Behind every app you use, there are invisible auctions happening within milliseconds, where advertisers bid for your eyes, your time, your next move. Your attention is not just captured, it's commodified. Imagine this. You open Instagram. You linger for half a second on a travel reel. In that half second, thousands of advertisers get a signal. You might be interested in travel. A digital auction begins instantly. Brands compete for the chance to drop an ad in front of you before your thumb scrolls again. And the highest bidder wins your brain for just a moment. Now multiply that by 2 hours of scrolling daily, 365 days a year, billions of people worldwide. Your brain isn't just influenced, it's the most traded commodity on Earth. But here's the catch. Every time your brain is auctioned, it's not just your money at risk, it's your neural wiring. The constant exposure to micro-targeted ads is algorithmic manipulation. Dopamine triggers reshapes your beliefs, desires, and attention span. Your free will gets chipped away, millisecond by millisecond, until what you want isn't what you chose. It's what was chosen for you. Financial bankruptcy means you can't pay bills. Cognitive bankruptcy means you can't pay attention, and we're already there. The average person checks their phone 96 times a day, switches tasks every 47 seconds, spends more time managing notifications than nurturing relationships. You don't own your mind anymore. The market does. Summary: your brain is not free. It's being rented out, second by second, to the highest bidder. But here's the dangerous part. The more your attention is sold, the less you own of yourself. And in Chapter 3, we'll explore what happens next when this cycle doesn't just distract you, but leaves you in cognitive debt, unable to focus long enough to build anything meaningful. You've heard of financial bankruptcy, but what about cognitive bankruptcy? It's when you can no longer pay attention long enough to build anything meaningful. And right now, we're already living in it. Studies show the average human attention span is now less than 8 seconds, shorter than a goldfish. But it's worse than a joke statistic. It's a societal collapse, because without focus, you can't read deeply. You can't think critically. You can't love fully. You can't create originally. Your mind becomes fragmented into micro moments, none of which add up to depth. And when depth dies, meaning dies with it. We often say, time is money. But that's wrong. It's not your time that creates wealth. It's your attention. 2 people can both spend 8 hours at a desk. One scrolls between tasks, checking email every 2 minutes. The other goes deep into building, creating, solving. Same time, different attention, and over years, different lives. Cognitive bankruptcy isn't just about distraction. It's about cognitive debt. Every notification, every dopamine hit, every unfinished thought creates mental residue, fragments of focus left behind. This residue piles up until you can't start projects. You procrastinate endlessly. You feel tired, even after resting. Your brain is maxed out, not from doing too much, but from doing too little with depth. Cognitive bankruptcy doesn't just ruin productivity, it ruins life. Relationships suffer because you're half present. Creativity dies because you can't sit with boredom. Wealth escapes because you can't focus long enough to build compounding assets. The tragedy: most people won't even notice it happening because the system rewards the shallow. Quick clicks, short videos, endless scrolling. You feel busy, but you're broke mentally. Summary: cognitive bankruptcy is the silent epidemic of our time. Not a failure of willpower, but the systematic draining of your focus. And here's the brutal truth: if you can't control your attention, you can't control your future. In Chapter 4, we'll flip the script to show why attention isn't just survival, but the new currency of wealth. Here's the truth no one tells you. In the future, wealth won't belong to the person with the most money. It will belong to the person with the most attention, because attention is the seed of everything. Money, creativity, relationships, power. Without attention, nothing grows. With attention, anything can. Let's break the chain. 1. Attention. Creation. When you focus deeply, you create. Art, businesses, systems, stories. 2. Creation. Leverage creations can scale. Products sell while you sleep. Videos educate millions. Ideas move markets. 3. Leverage. Wealth. That leverage compounds into money, influence, freedom. All of it begins with attention. Money is a lagging indicator of where your attention has been invested. Look closely at the ultra-wealthy. Warren Buffett reads 5 hours a day. Elon Musk focuses obsessively on first principles. Jeff Bezos builds systems by thinking in decades. Their edge isn't more hours, it's deeper hours. While the world scatters their focus across notifications, they protect theirs like treasure. By 2030, society will split in two. The attention-rich, those who master focus, build depth, and create lasting value. The attention-poor, those whose minds are fragmented, rented out, and consumed by endless scroll. The rich won't just own assets, they'll own presence. The poor won't just lack money, they'll lack the ability to think. If attention is currency, then you must deposit it into long-term projects. Save it from distractions. Invest it into skills, creation, relationships. Audit where it's being stolen. Every wasted scroll is a withdrawal. Every deep focus session is compound interest. Summary: we're entering a new economy, not financial, not digital, but cognitive. And the billionaires of tomorrow, they're already training their attention today. In Chapter 5, I'll give you the blueprint to reclaim your attention, not just to survive, but to thrive in this new economy of the mind. We've seen the problem. We've seen the system. Now let's talk solutions. Because if attention is the new currency, then you need a blueprint to reclaim it before the market drains you dry. Step 1. Audit your attention bank. Ask yourself, where did my attention go today? Did I spend it or invest it? Did I create or just consume? Write it down. Even 1 week of tracking will shock you. You'll see leaks you didn't even know existed. Step 2. Build friction against distraction. Distraction is easy because it's designed to be, so make it hard. Turn off notifications. Delete one addictive app. Keep your phone in another room while working. If distraction is a slot machine, then friction is the lock on the casino door. Step 3. Train deep work as a muscle. Start small. 25 minutes of single-task focus, then 50, then 90. Like the gym, your capacity grows with consistency. Deep work is not natural in 2025, but it is profitable. Step 4. Design daily stillness. Every day, create space with no input. Walk without headphones. Sit in silence for 10 minutes. Journal without screens. This isn't wasted time. This is where creativity breathes, because your greatest ideas don't come when you're scrolling. They come when you're still. Step 5. Build attention assets. Don't just protect attention. Multiply it. How? Write, record, build systems, launch projects. Each output compounds. Each creation works while you rest. That's how attention becomes leverage. Summary: reclaiming attention is not a luxury, it's survival. And here's the paradox. The fewer people who master focus, the more valuable it becomes for those who do. In Chapter 6, we'll explore the final battlefield, the war for your mind. Because make no mistake, every platform, every algorithm, every AI tool is not fighting for your wallet first. They're fighting for your attention. Let's end where it all begins, with war. Make no mistake, you are in a war right now. Not for your money, not for your job, not even for your vote. The real war is for your mind. Because if they control your attention, they control what you think, what you buy, what you believe, who you become. This is not paranoia. This is reality. Every platform, every algorithm, every brand is fighting for slices of your brain. And every slice they win is a piece of you that you lose. This war doesn't look like guns or tanks. It looks like notifications lighting up at midnight. Infinite scroll that never ends. AI-crafted feeds, tuned perfectly to your desires and fears. They don't break you with force. They bleed you with friction until you're too distracted to resist. But here's the hope. You don't need to fight them with more tech. You need to fight them with sovereignty. Own your attention like you own your wallet. Build habits stronger than algorithms. Create more than you consume. Anchor identity deeper than any brand, because the moment you reclaim attention, you reclaim yourself. Remember, AI can outcompete you. Corporations can outspend you, but nothing can outfocus you if you choose. Your greatest weapon is the one that they're trying hardest to steal, a sovereign mind, and those who guard it will inherit the future. If this video opened your eyes, don't let it stop here. Hit subscribe, because this channel is building a library of blueprints to protect your wealth, your mind, and your meaning. Comment below which chapter hit you hardest. Share this with one person you care about. Don't let them become attention poor. This is not entertainment. This is preparation. Stay awake, stay aware, stay sovereign.